right, but I wanna have fun all night. I could've took this girl if I wanted, but I ain't into throwing dirty laundry in the public. I can always make something out of nothing, cause I know how it was when it wasn't. Falling ships and murder that she wrote. Combination, always drink and smoke. Apathy could help the way I roll, cause I'm selective on how much I show. Time will tell, don't show me what I know. Know you have to only go for broke. You look good but act just like a hoe. You look good but I really want nothing but a good time. I ain't here for the fuck shit, paying no mind. If you're trying to show me substance, bring it on mine. I really want nothing but a good time. I really can't stress this enough. I always gotta keep it at a buck. I rather have money than lust, but I'ma look twice if she got a big butt. I have a hard time with trust. Hard time love is a new fine drug. It's okay, I'ma fill my cup. It's okay, I'ma still turn up. Pull up, girl, to bury wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to bury wine. I love the dancing, I love the night. Pull up, girl, to bury wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to bury wine. I love the dancing. I really want nothing but a good time. I ain't here for the fuck shit, paying no mind. If you're trying to show me substance, bring it on mine. I really want nothing but a good time. Why don't you just pull up, girl, to berry wine? You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. I love the dancing, I love the night. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. I love the dancing, I love the night. I've been searching, I've been searching, I quit searching.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Butterfly Blackout. I'm your host, Emily, along with Truth. And just in case you forgot who he was, Jeff!
They didn't forget me. Hello.
Oh, mad shots. That's what you want.
Look at this.
How is everybody?
Good.
All right.
You look refreshed from your drive.
You know what? That's funny because I meant to get a tan, and I tan quickly. So I was in the sun for maybe 2 hours, and I stayed out of the sun because I've realized when I took my bathing suit off how I tanned, and I was like, I didn't want to come back black because my tans, I don't know about y'all, but when I tan, it lasts months.
You said I didn't want to come back black.
I don't, because I can get dark.
Sure, yeah,
and the problem with me is the top doesn't match the bottom. So my legs are lighter than this. So I would try to get them to match, but it is what it is. And then it lasts for like 4 or 5 months.
Does your hair change color?
I don't know. But I'm getting it done again. This is not the final product. This is just the middle phase. It's going to look different when I get it done again.
Okay.
And that'll be the final look of what this is supposed to be. So this is just the
mix.
Because I have red.
Yeah.
But that's on purpose. But see.
Well, I was just asking in the sun. Some people's hair changes when it.
It does, but this is going to be, the blonde will be in the middle, and it's going to be red. Because I actually want the red.
Okay.
Because we did the blonde already. So we're going to do red. And look at how this happened, because you can see where my natural hair was. Because it's 2 different colors.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. It's just that the only reason why I color my hair is because I wanted my hair to look different. Because sometimes I get tired of seeing
the same
my hair color, and my hair looks darker than what it is. It's actually brown. It doesn't look brown, so it irritates me that you can only see it in the sun. But that's nothing. Anyway, this is gonna be a fun episode. We're not gonna be serious because it's just too much to talk about, and I'm so aggravated. I had political conversations on vacation, and I found a lot of people are not getting vaccinated. A lot of people feel the same way. I ironically, this is the freaky part. I ran into someone that I ran into last year.
Okay.
And I saw her daughter. She's autistic. And I'm thinking to myself, she looks mad familiar. But I didn't want to say anything because I'm like, well, what if I got it all wrong? And then I started talking to the mom. And yeah, it's the same woman from last year with her autistic daughter. And I was happy to see that they were okay because it's been like a year.
Okay.
And, you know, she's not vaccinated. And she was like, are we losing this fight? Because she wants to have her freedom and not being told what to do. And she's so sick of people telling her to get the jab, get the jab. And then you hear all this other stuff coming out, especially like from the CDC saying, well, it's not as effective as it should be, but you want me to get the jab. Then you come out and say, well, if you already had the virus, your immune system is better than your immune system with the vaccine.
Right.
So then we hear about Reverend Jesse Jackson and his wife, both who are fully vaccinated. No, he's fully vaccinated.
I think
His
so.
wife is not fully vaccinated because she has underlying conditions.
Okay. What happened to
He's
Jesse?
fully vaccinated. He got his shot in January.
What happened to him?
He's in the hospital.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I didn't know.
You didn't? Okay. But we're not being serious. So, but seriously, he's in the hospital fighting. He's got COVID. But my issue is nobody tells us how he got COVID, right? But then again, it's probably a breakthrough because he had the shot in January. And I think he probably had Pfizer. And you know it only lasts, but how many months?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Like maybe 8 months before something happens. For other people, maybe less. And now they want you to get booster shots. And you might have to get a booster shot every 5 months.
But I don't know. I count Jesse out. He old. Jesse old.
No, you can't count him out.
He old.
Because he's one of the people that told you to go get your shot, right?
Facts.
And now here he is in the hospital.
No, I'm just saying, but he old. He could have like, I don't know, some old
Parkinson's, a whole bunch of other stuff. So what? There are other healthy people that got the shot, and guess what? They have had the breakthrough, and they've been sick, and they're not asymptomatic either. They're like feeling the sickness. They have issues with breathing, feeling of the heaviness of the chest. I was so happy when I went to Planet Fitness during the week, and I saw so many people in there, a lot of overweight people, but I saw a lot of people in there taking responsibility for their health. And I thought it was amazing. But then I went to the all-you-can-eat place.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those places that everybody goes to because they have all-you-can-eat breakfast, all-you-can-eat dinner, and it's kind of convenient, you know?
Right.
But black folks and white folks, I mean, we're big, really big. Like, before we left, we went to the breakfast. This guy walked in with a Superman shirt on.
Okay.
Like, as big as this table, as wide.
You had a 4X, 5X shirt on.
Way bigger than a 5X.
And I'm thinking to myself, but see, this is the problem. And here we
What's
are
the problem?
at an all-you-can-eat buffet. And what part of this buffet has anything healthy? Except for oatmeal, maybe.
Okay.
That's it. But you know he's not going to eat oatmeal? I'm like, who in your family is going to help you out? Nobody can help you out in your family because damn near everybody that walked in was big. He was just the biggest one. But why are we like this? There was a lady who was on a wheelchair, like those motorized scooters or something. I thought she needed help. I thought she was wheeling herself in. And she said, no, I'm going to park it. So then...
Okay. I mean, that's good. You walking?
But I felt bad because I felt like I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I'm like, I didn't know if she needed help to walk or was that just it? But then I saw her walking in. So I was like, well, maybe she didn't need help. Maybe she just can't walk
long distances.
a long distance.
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is. But I'm looking at her and she's big. And I'm like, why are we all big? What is the problem?
Freedom.
Yeah, the food is good, but it's not that good that we can't take care of ourselves. I mean, if you had an all-you-can-eat buffet that had nothing but healthy stuff, I would kill to have steamed broccoli on my plate. I would kill to have steamed or roasted vegetables. You know what I mean? Why do we have healthy options as a buffet. Can we have that?
They do have that in certain
Where?
places. In New York City, they have that in certain places where they have steamed vegetables. They have certain broccoli things and less calorie things. Does it sell as quick as the non-healthier, whatever, a regular buffet? Let's call it a regular buffet. No.
The regular buffet had French fries, mashed potatoes, chicken fingers, chicken tenders, different types of fish. They had fried shrimp. They had mussels.
Mm-hmm.
They had chicken franchise.
Could be. They somebody
Yeah.
have that. Yeah.
Jello cake. And I mean, you could go back. Oh, and you could make a salad.
Yes.
And it's the same salad, just regular
I
lettuce.
know they got fish somewhere, like some regular fish.
They had different types of fish.
Okay, so you could have a fish meal. Or, I mean, you can skate.
Like if I
You
was
can
really
skate
really paying
around.
attention to it, I would ask how they made the fish and what was the sauce that the fish was in.
Oh, it was fish in the sauce. It wasn't like just filleted fish, like where they just fillet or something.
Fries, something like that.
Yeah, well, I know they're gonna have fried fish. Anything quick, they're gonna have that.
No,
But
they didn't
yeah.
have fried fish.
No, I'm
They didn't have
saying-
fried fish either.
Nah.
Fried shrimp.
Yeah, well, fried.
The
shrimp.
fish was
The fish
baked,
itself.
obviously, but it had like it came in like some type of sauce, so it
It's more
wasn't.
expensive to fry fish. I mean, it sounds like it's not that big of a day. It is.
I could believe it. I definitely could believe it. But who knows, man? I mean, you could skate around and get something healthy in the buffet if you had to go. Healthy-ish. You can get something healthy-ish.
I mean, does
Okay.
healthy food exist though?
But
Yeah, when you take out the salt and butter and
'Cause
grease.
My thing is
all
this:
of it.
like,
the
you're-
things that make it taste good and sugar.
I mean, as long as you know your body,
Mhm.
and it's why we always tell people: if you're really worried about your health, go get the blood test, and it'll let you know what your body takes in strong
Right.
compared to what it doesn't. But at the end of the day, you can truly eat whatever you want as long as you're willing to work that off. But if you have to come in a cart, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't the spot for you. Like, this week I happened to be in South Jersey all week, and there's this place called Harold's.
time
Oh,
out.
yes.
You was in South Jersey. You ain't say nothing to me.
I
We
didn't know
could have
you were
linked
there.
up.
Ain't nobody know you was there.
I know what I'm
Look.
saying. You be all secretive and stuff. ain't
I
messing
think
with
I
you.
did tell y'all I was leaving.
No, you didn't.
No, I
you
wasn't
didn't.
here, but no.
You did.
I just saw a
I'm-
picture of your
Yeah.
son with the bird. Like, I was like, oh, she on vacation. Look at her. Live it up.
So, like, I'm there, and everybody walking out and walking in is on a cane or a respirator.
Come on, thank you. Talk about it.
But the place, I ain't go front because, like, my boss paid for the food, so I ain't care. So, you know, I got like what was it, like $15 burger, but it was really huge,
I'm sure.
you know. But I'm looking at it, and all the food in there is meant to serve at least 5 people.
Gotcha.
So, but you're watching and you're seeing single people come out.
Yeah.
And the depression, I guess some people eat when they're depressed or whatever situation may be.
Yeah.
Or I always like to say you have some people just like to be pitied. Oh, look at that poor person. I'm cruel. You know how I feel about that. But it's just more lines. I think, me personally, I believe someone can eat whatever they want as long as you're willing to work it off.
Yeah. Isn't that part of America though? Ain't that our freedoms to get fat?
Well,
That's a luxury.
They don't.
Well, a
but
few
they want
other
you to get
countries
fat
have.
so you can have
Well, all the
heart
health
and
problems,
stuff, right?
yeah.
So you
and keep the
insurance
pharmaceutical
rates
moving.
and keep
Yeah.
the pharmaceutical trillionaires. Because
Right.
my thing is, like I always said, when it came to organic food, it costs you less money to make this, but you're charging more money,
More money to have it. Yeah.
because it's healthier.
Yeah.
So obviously they don't want you. But if we could, and it's not even like the gym membership, you could work out at home now. Universe of YouTube, like that's best schooling you can ever get.
True. True.
So, I'm a person who's an emotional eater,
Mm-hmm.
but I've recognized that, and I'm able to stop myself before I do it. I go do something else in place of just putting food in my mouth, right?
Good.
And that takes a while. That doesn't happen overnight. So, along with that, I was upset because there weren't a lot of healthier options for vacation, and I wish I had a lot of healthier options, you know, to guide me. But I am proud that I was able to go to the gym as I promised myself I would. So
Congrats.
before we left, I went to my gym. Then we left. Then starting on Monday, from Monday through Friday, I went to the gym except for one day because I didn't have a way to get there.
Right.
Okay.
So I missed one day, pissed me off. But my goal was to not let a week go by because I feel like if you put all that hard work in the gym,
Facts.
a week goes by, you have
It's
to start
gone.
all over again.
Ground
And
zero,
then for
yeah,
me,
yeah.
emotionally, that's going to do something to me because then it's going to set me back and it's going to for me, it sets me back.
Right.
So I'm proud of myself that I kept going. Also, I got lucky because right next to it, there's Planet Fitness, there's a Chinese restaurant, something, and this 3609 nutrition spot or
Okay.
60
Is that
something.
that juice place you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
See, now look
it
at
was watch it Herbalife.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So they was making these shakes. The shakes was banging. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Hardly any calories. Everything was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like guilt free. You know what I mean? And that's what I was looking for. So I was like, okay, I found a spot. The teas. So my son's aunt came with me specifically to get some tea. So she would go work out so she could reward herself by having a tea.
Good.
Right.
Right? But for me, it was just everything. So I was like, well, I need this in a 973 area. Well, yesterday I found one
Oh, see?
because
Look
I
at
didn't think
that.
we had one. And I told you it was Herbalife.
Mhm.
Because if you click on the link, it sends you to an Herbalife page. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, is that what this is? But not taken away from the shakes. So they have your pre-workout shakes, your post-workout shakes, and I've always had the post-workout shakes because I always got it after my workout. And then they also have meal replacement shakes, right? And then stuff for the kids too. But I mean, everything is so healthy that kids could go in there guilt-free. And they have so many different flavors, which I love. That, you know, if you were looking for a cheat meal,
Mm.
like, you can have it and pretend that's your cheat meal because you get the flavor of what you want. Like, say you want an apple crisp donut or something, and they make you a donut smoothie. You get it. You
Right.
know what I mean? And it works both ways. But I found this spot in Newark. It's another one of. It's the same thing. They do the same thing. They make the shakes. Everything's the same setup. The only thing is that in the pictures you see a lot of overweight people drinking, and I'm like, but I need to see people actually.
Skinny people.
No, I want to see. I want to see results. I don't want to see us just drinking a drink and not see results. Like, are we doing anything besides just drinking these shakes? Because the shakes alone aren't going to make you lose weight. And I'm hoping that people aren't thinking that I drink a shake and I lose weight. I had this fat burner shot and I'm going to lose weight. Because that's not going to help you. Because my son's aunt, she took a fat burner and we had aloe shots. But again, you got to put your behind in the gym.
Right.
Like, we have to actually get up and go. Like, when
Right.
she went to the gym, she was like, I feel good. I'm like, I'm glad. We got to keep going now. You know? I'm hoping I was motivating you to go, but
Ooh, that treadmill, 5 minutes. Woo.
I'm good for a whole month.
Yeah.
I mean, she saw me on the Stairmaster and she tried it out for 10 minutes because that's all she could give. And listen, it's intimidating.
10 minutes is a long time on the
Yeah,
Stairmaster.
Yes.
I'm
That's a long
scared of
time.
that.
Listen, before I left, I started on a Friday. I started my first time on the Stairmaster,
Yeah.
right? After being intimidated and scared, I did 20 minutes on level 1. I'm proud of myself. I don't care if it was slow, all right?
That's fine.
Because I didn't want it to go too fast because I feel like if it goes too fast, then it's all going to go to hell. Saturday, did it again. I was proud of myself. Sunday, did it again. I was super proud of myself. For the whole week, I did it. I even got up to 30 minutes level 4.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay? So I did it. I was super proud of myself, and I encouraged her to try it. And I was like, see? It's not that bad. And I told her, don't start off fast, or else you're going to wipe yourself out, and then you're not going to want to see it ever again. You probably won't even come into the gym, right? But this place, I want to go there, but the way it's set up, I was spoiled. See, in Rio Grande, when you go in, it's inviting. Nothing secret about it. It's open, inviting. Melissa, the owner, beautiful woman. I mean, The whole experience was great. This spot in Newark, I'll go, but I just feel like it's so secretive, like it's a cult. It looks set up like it's cultish. You know what I mean?
Neutral Life is usually like that, though.
Herbalife?
Herbalife, excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, like like they in it. A lot of their members will go there and re-up on their stuff and get the things that they need. But now I see them branching out like that too. Cause there's one over here too.
Where?
One on Main Street.
Okay, we'll chit chat after.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just saying, I didn't feel invited the way I felt invited. If I took you there or I
Maybe
told
that's
you where to
customer
go,
service? Bad customer service. You know what
no,
I'm
it's
saying?
just if you look at the pictures, you just see people huddled around. It's not a big space. Like her space is big. It's inviting. You walk in, you feel happy.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
but this place was just like everybody was tight. People were big. I was getting claustrophobic
You
just
said
looking at the
people were
pictures.
big.
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Sat down.
So you didn't go get anything?
No, I just got back today.
Oh, that's right. Right.
Yeah, so now I feel like if I go in there, I'm cheating on.
So you saw the place on the internet then? Okay, so you haven't seen it in person.
And I didn't know it existed because I drive by it all the time
And
to
look
get
at
to the
that.
highway.
And look at that.
So now that I know where it is, I understand why I never saw it because you wouldn't pay attention to it. It's like in the middle of other buildings and it's that small.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you walk in, it's very tight. Then there's like a little setup. You see the products, whatever. And I'm like, okay, but still.
See, that's the thing with the whatever it is,
Herbalife.
Herbalife. They're not about promoting themselves. It's like we know where it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe your favorite weed spot, like when it was illegal. You go there and be like, oh, that's Cav over there. We know where it is. I treat it like I go to a Caribbean spot.
Oh gosh.
Like if you get bad service, oh, this shit gonna be banging. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Real
Like,
talk.
like this
The
is gonna
worse
be
the service, the better the food's gonna be.
This is gonna be amazing.
I
Let
heard
me get
about
two
that.
shakes. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I mean, it's. I always look at stuff like that, like we talked about prior, like as far as the double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because like I think that's great marketing, great advertising, where you have big people and it's healthy, so big people go in there and like you said, they'll think that having that shake prevents
that's the thing.
something. Okay, but you still had 4 double cheeseburgers with extra bacon all week, and you ain't. And again, there's nothing wrong, but you didn't work it off.
Right. Right.
Like you didn't hit the block, you didn't work around the corner, you didn't get those 6,000 steps in, which they
Exactly.
feel you're supposed to get on a daily basis. I had 20,000 one time this week, but
Nice.
at the end of the day, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
So that whole theory of okay, if I'm gonna, it's just like way back in the days, McDonald's. Let me get the Big Mac, extra fries. Let me get the nuggets and a Diet Coke.
Exactly.
Like that Diet Coke is gonna keep you from that threshold. Like no. Oh.
Yeah, it might, man. Try it out. See how it goes. Don't be intimidated. Walk in first time.
Like I said, but you're
I
working
get
out.
mine,
You're
whatever
putting
shake?
the extra effort in.
Yeah.
You're doing all the extra stuff. So it just be a
Yeah.
major plus for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do miss it. I couldn't get my people to take me back over there. Plus, they opened up. We left at 9, and they opened up at 9:30. I was pissed off.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you got to get both. You got to get the tea and you got to get the shake.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, can I bring some for you guys? But you said there's somebody over here.
I said there's a place
I
over
wouldn't,
here.
I
in
wouldn't drink
Hackensack.
it. So save your money.
You wouldn't drink the shake?
No. You talking to a guy who eats rice plain. You know what I mean? Like, I don't eat corn if it's on the cob. Like, I'm different. Plus, I don't eat vegetables, so it doesn't happen. I don't want you to waste your money. I'm just being honest.
Whatever. It was just going to, you know what? You do you. I see how you roll. All right. So, Dancing with the Stars, season 30
Oh, it's
is
back.
coming up
God damn, 30?
in September. Because, they would have 2 a year. They would do your spring and your fall, right?
Yeah.
So every year it's emotional for me because why is it emotional for me? I don't like the judges. So I got an attitude because I feel like you can judge your experts, right? But the stars, you're so harsh on them and they're just brand new at this. Like, you did this and you did that and you're not supposed to do this and you're not supposed to do that. It's their first time dancing. Why are you being so difficult? This is I really have an issue with Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann Naba. I think she's supposed to be on the talk, or I don't know if she's on the talk anymore.
Did they put her on the talk?
Huh?
They put her on the talk? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I don't know if she's there anymore because it just seems like different people are there. I think they're gonna have a man. Oh, what's his name?
The guy, yeah.
O'Connell, Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell.
They're gonna
He's
have
supposed
him
to come.
on. I guess they're trying to be all inclusive.
You like him.
I liked him when he took over for Wendy. He was supposed to
That's
get
what
his
I'm
own
saying.
talk show, and apparently that fell through.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, if that's what y'all want, okay. I always thought that the talk was a copycat of The View. But I guess they're trying to not be the copycat because The View they're what The View used to be, and The View's more political now. So, and I'm not sure who they're going to get to replace to fill in the Republican seat either. So we'll see what happens. Maybe Elizabeth Hasselbeck will come back. I have no idea. I would like to see her come back because I could take her. But yeah, so season 30 of Dancing with the Stars. So they have this girl, JoJo Siwa. I guess she's a YouTube star. People like her. A lot of kids like her. She got a ponytail to the side. She's blonde. She's got on wacky dresses. Whatever. So she came out of the closet. She's a lesbian. She said, I have a girlfriend who is the love of my life and who is everything to me. My journey of coming out and having a girlfriend has inspired so many people around the world. I thought that if I chose to dance with a girl on this show, it would break the stereotypical thing. It would be new, different, and change for the better. I didn't know any of us cared. They've had two guys dance before. They've had two professionals. They had two professional guys dance together. Or no, not even. There was one season where two guys danced together and two girls danced together in a ensemble. That was it. To have a partner, I really don't care because the judges, I think, they're going to make a big deal out of it. But the reality is, if you're not good, you're not going to get the numbers to stay, so who cares? I really don't care about making history. I'm so tired of people saying, let's make history, let's make history. Just like with football. Oh, he's the first gay football player. I really don't care. Can you put up points on fantasy football? That's what I care about.
Facts.
If you can't do that, then why do I care that you're gay and you like to sleep with men? What does that do for my points? Nothing. All you're going to do is make my blood pressure rise and be pissed off that you're on my team. And then I have to figure out who I'm going to trade you with. You see what I'm saying? Football seasons. Preseason's already happening. I'm speaking for those that are already in their feelings, okay? But with Dancing with the Stars, nobody really cares if you're making history because at the end of the day, was the dance good? Did you motivate the crowd? Are you going to get the people to call to say, yeah, she needs to stay, she needs to stay, she needs to stay? Now, maybe you'll get your LGBTQ and all the extra letters to help you out with the voting. But at the end of the day, again, I personally don't care about history being made. When I look at Dancing with the Stars, I look at to see the stars, to see who grows from it, and to learn about people's stories. That's it. It's for entertainment purposes. I don't care about you being gay. So? You love your girlfriend, so? Can you dance? Because you're going to look foolish if you can't. I don't want you to look like Billy D. Williams, who was just, a stick figure, just doing something, and he just shot all the legend out of him.
He's 100 years old.
Thank you.
What
What they expect from this dude? Like,
he's
yo.
100 years old.
Like,
I expect you to
damn.
say no. I thought when you said yes, you had some moves.
They had one
I'm
singer on there
expecting
that
Lady
can actually
Sings the
dance.
Blues.
They had one singer on there that can actually dance. And then she didn't win it, and I gave up on it from there.
Yeah.
Because,
Who?
you can't tell me Maya shouldn't have won when this young lady's been professionally trained all her life, and she's sticking every move. I was done with it.
Because they are haters. And that's why I said a long time ago they needed to replace the judges. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what Carrie Ann has a but, and I feel like Carrie Ann is kind of threatened by not the professionals, but for the stars. I think she's threatened by the stars that do know how to dance because it's like maybe she feels like it should be her on the spotlight, like she's the only dancer that can be there, or whatever. But I agree with you. people like Maya, people like Brandy, you know, some of them were gone too soon. I'm going to give it to you, Little Kim.
Yeah, no.
That pissed me all the way off. Because when I say somebody worked, that's the thing. When you see somebody putting in that effort, you going to sit there and tell me nobody voted for her?
I don't know.
Who? I don't vote. But I'm saying there are people out there that do vote, okay? I don't vote because I ain't got time like that. But there are people who devote their times to voting, okay? All I'm saying with this whole Dancing with the Stars, I'm excited to see it come back. You know who else I think is going to be on it?
Who?
Oh, she's from The Real, the comedian, Lonnie Love. I think she's going to be on it.
Please don't.
Yeah, I think so. I think I saw a photo.
Please.
So I saw hints of it, and I guess, you know, everybody wants
She's
to
gonna be the third one
follow
out.
suit.
Be the first one out.
I give people their credit because, I mean, big girls can dance. I mean, look at,
Who?
what's her name?
Yeah.
Amber Riley
Who?
from Glee.
Who? Jumping
Don't do
up
that.
and
Put
down.
some respect on her because
No,
she
I'm
can
dead
blow.
serious. Like, we're talking about real dancing, not just turning your hips left and right.
No, she could dance.
I mean, she probably can move for her size, yeah, but you can't. Like, no dude can't dip her. So
what are you
gotta-
talking about? They did. What are you talking? See, you didn't see you speaking, and you don't know what you're talking about.
He-
Yes,
he
they-
probably leaned with her, but he ain't dipping her.
Don't look at me. You argue with him.
So you gonna tell me there's a difference between dipping and leaning?
Yes, we're talking about real dancing here.
There is a difference.
But there are a lot of people that are on the show that cannot dance. Some of them do it for fun, pure fun.
Right,
They
but
don't
I'm
take
sure-
it seriously,
But
and
her
I love that
partner
about them.
Was the pro, right?
Huh?
She was the
Her partner
amateur.
was
Her
the
partner
pro.
was the pro.
Yeah.
Right. Her pro partner is leaning with her. He ain't dipping her. So yes, she may have some rhythm. Yeah, everybody has rhythm to it.
No,
Doesn't
that's
matter
not true.
size-wise.
Billy D. Williams did not have no
He's
rhythm.
1,000 years old. Stop it. He's literally 1,000 years old.
Bill Nye the Science Guy had no rhythm.
So yes, he's leaning with her, but he's not truly dipping her. I mean, everybody who cried this, "Don't make fun of me while I'm big," is more now. Look at Monique. Look at Lizzo. She trying to lose weight so freaking fast, she don't know what to do.
She is losing weight too. Yeah.
Yeah, but all that, I'm big and I'm happy. Ha ha! Next thing you know, they skinny. You not
Well, then
happy.
you're not happy.
Exactly.
So then why? Here's my thing about Lizzo, and I didn't want to talk about it, but since you opened the door, thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel as though it's this because they got on some white girl for coming out on Lizzo. Here's the thing. You're a self-proclaimed happy big girl. Okay? You love being the way you are.
Okay.
You love shaking your behind, twerking because you're big and big is beautiful, whatever.
Right.
You're on you're on camera crying because
Mhm.
people are making fun of you.
Right.
All right? But you yourself. So is it okay for you yourself to refer to yourself as fat, but nobody else can? These are called trolls. They do this for a living. Now, all of a sudden, it didn't bother you before, but it bothers you now. And allegedly, it bothered you because the new song that you got with Cardi B really wasn't doing well. And now, all of a sudden, it's doing so great. But you had the time to get on your cell phone, hit record so people could see you upset. I didn't want to do this, but you know I have to. Where's my tissue? Okay, give me a tissue. Give me a tissue, Jeff.
I don't have tissues. What are you looking at? I got toilet paper.
Yeah, give me that.
Is that a new phone? We'll talk about that later.
Ah.
Two. You know, I try my best. You know, I mean, my hair, I took my wig off. Like, you don't see my braids and the cap. But, you know, I try. You know, I work really hard at what I do. I don't take breaks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the studio every night for hours, busting my behind to give you good music. I put it all on the line. I don't even take a moment's rest. I go from studio to studio and I put it all out there. And when I have a little bit of downtime, I twerk. Not because I like twerking, but twerking is also a form of exercise. That's why I do it so much. But it hurts my feelings when my music and everything is not appreciated. And I put a lot of work into it. Sometimes I think I need a break. But this is my job. This is what I wanted to do. I was poor. I was broke. I was living out of my car. And I finally got the green light. And it finally put me on a platform. And I'm finally making money, living my dream. But I'm not going to sit here and complain to you about how hard it is. No, I'm not going to. I just want you to understand that it hurts my feelings. I'm human too. I'm human. It hurts my feelings when people call me names. They call me fat. I mean, I don't know how Beyonce did it when they said that she wasn't really pregnant. When they said that she lip sings. I don't know how she got through.
Why?
But here I am. You make fun of me for twerking. You say that I'm big. I am big. I'm proud of myself. But you know, I am trying to lose weight too. Not because you all tell me to lose weight. No, I'm going to do it for myself. And you know, Cardi is the hardest working rapper out there. Cardi did her best. She put so much energy and effort towards this video. It's amazing. We did amazing work. I'm not saying that everybody has to love everything that I do and everything that I put out, but damn it, you need to love everything that I do and everything that I put out. Every time I put out a hit, it should just be number one. There should be no complaints. Even though some of you don't understand my craft, that's not the point. You should love it anyway. There should be no more critics. You shouldn't tell me that it's bad. But I can't deal with a lot. But I can't deal with this. My feelings are hurt.
He's going to hell.
Exactly. Look at this.
And I'm the bad one.
I'm turning off my comments because I can't. I'm trying to focus. My feelings are hurt. Moments ago, Lizzo took to Instagram on a live, and she was visibly upset at people calling her fat. Like, I don't have sympathy for people who literally get on their lives to cry about stuff they talk about all the time. Like, you wasn't upset when people said to cover up when you were at a basketball game showing your ass and there were kids there. And you didn't understand, I got my kid right here. Oh, well, y'all don't do that to skinny people? Yes, they do. If you come in half naked, we're covering our kids' eyes because it's a family event. We've got kids here. Like, parents that really give a crap are going to complain. They do complain about skinny people. Now you're going to have haters. That's it. I mean, you wasn't upset or offended when Diddy had that dance-a-thon, was it? On Instagram. Yeah. And then you went to go twerking. Not that it called for you to twerk, but you had to go and twerk. And then he was like, whoa! Was you offended then, or you only get offended by other people that you don't know?
Well, her team was offended. Not her team. Her, what do they call it? Fans. They got mad at Diddy for that.
But was she mad at Diddy?
No.
So if you wasn't mad at Diddy, why are you mad at regular people calling you fat? I don't understand. Why is Diddy up here, but everybody else is down here? You should be mad that Diddy didn't want to see all that ass. Moving on to more important things in life. So Hurricane Ida.
Yeah.
Projected to become a Category 4 hurricane. Right now it's a Category 2. When it makes landfall, it should be a Category 4. And this is ironically happening on the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. They're talking about winds to up to 140 miles per hour, flooding rain, 15-foot ocean surge. According to the National Weather Service, because they never get anything wrong, this will be a life-altering storm for those who aren't prepared. Did we learn anything from Katrina?
No.
They weren't ready for that. Boy, were they not ready for that. And they knew it was coming. It's not like with Katrina, I mean, with that one, it wasn't like, okay, we may get, no, it's coming. It's going to be hard. It's going to be, really bad, and I think I was out of power for 2 weeks with Sandy, and it was really bad. Like the only thing I say is like for the job I worked, I thank God that they made sure everybody had breakfast and lunch. Well, they fed everybody while they were there.
Right.
They made sure they fed everybody while they were there. Then when you get home to pitch black dark. So you see everybody sitting on their porch because ain't nothing to do. So, but they knew that was coming. And they're saying this one is definitely on the lines of that one also.
It's hitting the same area, right? Supposed to hit like Houston and
Well, Louisiana is
Louisiana?
first, and then all the other stuff, and then hopefully it just doesn't make its way up towards us.
Yeah, because it's supposed to bang a right. It's supposed to hit the town and bang a right. By the
Bang
time,
a right
yeah.
if it comes up, because I think I
By
remember.
the time it gets to us, it'll be a bad storm.
Last year we got hit. We both got hit twice.
Yeah, that's when we stayed at the hotel.
Yeah, we were all in hotels and everything. I think it was like 1 week after the other.
Yeah.
Or it was like a 2-week break in
It's-
between. It hit right again. Trees falling on everything. It was really bad. Really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so we learned nothing from Katrina.
Of course.
Yeah, how to hide money and not
Yeah,
give it out to the
that,
people. That's exactly what we learned.
What generators?
Yeah, exactly.
Those shot up.
Matter of fact, we should buy some down over here and go down there and see who's
You
selling.
ain't lying, boy.
That was a great investment.
Buy every single one, selling for $5,000, cash only.
So I feel for them, but I'm just hoping that, people don't take advantage of the people who will need help. I'm not sure FEMA is the way to go because we saw what they did last time. Withhold stuff from y'all. So prayers up for Louisiana because y'all getting hit. Prayers up for Haiti because y'all got hit again. Louisiana, you're next. Who's after Louisiana? We don't know.
If it bangs it right, we're going to get it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Haiti might want to give up.
Yeah, if it bangs that right, we're definitely going to get hit.
But if there is tragedy and it is tragic cleanup efforts taking place, will we still worry about COVID?
Yes. They're worried
Oh,
about
wow.
COVID being
Okay.
in the center now.
Okay.
You're
Switching
gonna
gears
have
to
be
R.
forced
Kelly.
to put people together, especially state of emergency. I think because last time when Katrina hit, they had everybody at the
stadium.
The Georgia, not the Georgia Dome, the Superdome. It's not
Yeah.
the Superdome anymore. They changed the name. I forgot what it is now.
They're putting up dividers now
So they
for
putting-
COVID, for
Right.
vaccine and non-vaccine.
Right. So I don't know. A lot of people are gonna be forced to be around each other and stuff like that. And I think when they did lose power in the Superdome, it was like really bad.
Yeah.
People were using bathrooms, and you could just smell all that
Everywhere.
nastiness
Yeah.
everywhere in there. So I mean, hopefully they better prepare that. But FEMA and Red Cross got those new Mercedes-Benz trucks, so hopefully they'll bring those through so people can sit in them while the hurricane hits. Just putting that out there.
Okay. R. Kelly. One of his alleged victims, Jahonda Pace, testified saying that the R&B singer gave her herpes and that he had a Girl Scout fetish, making her dress up as one. She testified saying that he would videotape their sexual activity where he made her dress up as a Girl Scout because he had a fetish for Girl Scouts and would make her dress up as one when they were intimate.
Nothing wrong with that.
She contracted herpes, which the singer allegedly knowingly transmitted. Question, and I'm not trying to come off sensitive or unsensitive to the situation. I saw the documentary. I screamed BS throughout the whole time because you can't on one end, this is not her, the whole documentary. You can't on one end say that you were fighting and you wanted to protect Aaliyah from this predator, but on the other end you say nothing because you wanted to get that check. You can't sit there and be shocked that you see them in bed together having sex, but then say nothing. So how is saying nothing protecting her if you felt that this was all wrong, right? I question that. I questioned a lot of things that these people, the victims, said, allegedly. This one right here, you had unprotected sex. So if you had unprotected sex, when do you ask men, you're with a woman, maybe you want to have unprotected sex, you don't want to use a condom. How do you bring up this conversation about condoms? Like, if the girl says, no, we should wear a condom, what do you say?
I mean, you shouldn't be waiting for her to say that anyway.
Yeah, you gotta have it on your own. You know what I mean?
You
should be having it technically.
I mean, so many people are so non-condom these days because, hey, you can live with AIDS now, and, everything can be freaking cured now.
Moderna got a cure.
Yeah, they got a cure for everything now. So that's just not what's happening now. If you really think about it, the condom industry stocks is down big time because no one's using them anymore. They're all out there just, free willy-nilly. But if it's someone that has a extremely crazy body count, I would say you'd have to. And we're talking about an R&B singer who's, toured for about 15, 20 years, and the amount of stuff he's went through and stuff he's ran through, his count is definitely in the 20,000s.
She was an adult when he messed with this one, right?
16.
She was 16 herself?
What state?
This is, I think, in New York.
Be sure, because I know in Georgia, 15 is legal. 15 to 16 is legal.
Probably 16.
So that's why I asked what state. A lot of states are really different with the amount of.
No, Illinois.
Yeah, so she was so legal. She was legal in Illinois.
No, they said it was statutory rape.
Oh, so it was. It's not 60. Okay.
So he probably didn't even want to mention. One of the reasons he probably chose a child.
Like, does she have proof she got it from him, though?
Here's the thing. But here's the thing. I'm not siding with R. Kelly, but here's the issue I've been having with all these women.
Okay.
You all tell me, or not tell me, but you're telling everybody that this man held you against your will. Had people at the door. You had to call him to pee. Okay? He didn't want to use protection. If he didn't want to use protection, you mean to tell me you couldn't get up and go? Why did you stay? That seems to be something I'm not understanding.
That's R. Kelly.
You're with a guy. You want to have sex with him, but he doesn't want to use a condom. Why are you still? Because to me, you consented, right?
No,
Did he threaten you in a way?
So what they're alleging, the prosecution or the state, the law, whatever it is, he had financial holds over them because all these people had hardships. Meaning, let's say if you were that 16-year-old girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were that 16-year-old girl, but R. Kelly is not well, so not secretly, he's paying your mom. He may be paying her indirectly. He's paying her house. He's paying her bills. He's paying, you get what I'm saying? Getting her car.
So you're telling me that my mom picked me out?
That's the bigger question that nobody goes into because everybody had a family member who ate off of this.
Facts.
Everybody. I don't care where you go through.
Sparkles and
you
everybody.
You pick one. Everybody had a direct family member that got compensated in some way. Is it right? No, it's not right. But at that same time, that's the thing. So it's your mama telling you to stay there, girl. Tough it out. You're doing this for the family.
So then why is R. Kelly on trial for something that the parents should be on trial? You pimped your own daughter out.
His lawyer is trying to say, well, what do they call it? Not double jeopardy. Self-incrimination. So self-incrimination means I'm still part of the act. Yes, I do like 15-year-old underage girls, and I get them by having their parents sell them to me. That's self-incrimination. So his lawyer has to find a whole new argument. It's like the same thing with Michael Jackson, what they were trying to do with Michael Jackson. Why were the parents dropping this 7-year-old to a 39-year-old's house? This don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh. Yeah.
Okay, but even if he was controlling your parents, again, you consented by saying okay when you could have just said, you know what, I didn't take my medication.
It's not consent.
How is it not consent? You
You're
let him raw dog you with no condom.
Well, first of all, she was underage, so you're being forced.
How would she be? This is what I'm missing.
But the thing is, you're being pressured by your parents to have sex.
So your parents in the room on the phone with you while the man is on top of you telling you to have sex.
Do what he's telling you to do. If you don't, we suffer, and we gonna make you feeling bad for it.
Yep.
So you get what I'm saying? You get the beating now, or you get the beating when you come home. Either which way, you getting the beating, unless you run away.
So basically, his lawyer really has to put that out there because you can't tell me that this man. Because again, we saw the videos, right? We saw how the last two girlfriends were able to walk out, go shopping. So again,
because
where is it
adults.
that he's holding y'all against your will?
Because they were adults. They were adults. Those two were adults. You talking about those two that went out shopping?
Yeah.
They were adults. Now, that's another type of conversation.
No, not now. On a video where they were seen with the bad weave in California shopping, and the parents or somebody saw them, and they just went to the hotel. Huh?
Talking about the last two.
Yeah.
But when he did meet them, they were at a different age than they are now. Like the main one who's still stuck with him, she was underage, and then I guess she just was so loyal, he just kept her around because she's still rocking with him. She got on the other one. That's when they had that big fight, and everything was recorded because the other one was trying to, the money ran out, so she was actually trying to haul ass.
Right.
Where as far as that one, you could tell actually had that genuine love for him throughout the whole situation, whatever.
What do they call that? Not Florence Nightingale. You fall in love with your captor?
Oh,
yeah, but
yeah.
But see, a lot of the arguments saying that he held these women against their will. His argument was, how did I hold somebody against their will? Anybody, if anybody was ever around me, they had freedom to leave.
Yeah.
So how can I hold you against your will if you can leave and go shopping?
Because you think there's only one way to hold it against your will.
Well,
where they going?
There's way more than
there's
just
way more than one
physical.
Yeah.
Physical. What's the word I'm looking for? Psychological stuff. Like, it may start with bars on the window, but now there aren't bars on the window because I got you trained already.
Right.
I have that you are already make sure that fear is embedded in you. So it goes way further than just like, a person being physically.
Did you ever want to run away from home as a child?
No.
Never? You never got into it bad with your mother?
I got into it with my mother. I didn't want to run away from home.
You never thought about running away from home?
For what? Where was I going?
So there you go. That right there. Where am I going? You ain't got nowhere to go. You can't go home. So imagine if you're with him, where you going? Where you going? Because ain't nobody else taking care of you. You don't got no money for yourself. You don't have too many other friends. Where you going?
How are we getting into
home,
this situation to begin with?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So I'm the last one, the one who wants to be a singer, who went to an R. Kelly concert underage with her parents, which still to this day makes no sense because I'm trying to figure out why you let your underage daughter go to an R. Kelly, of all places, concert.
You know what?
Exactly.
You know what?
Just like they used to let their kids go to Michael Jansen's ranch.
That was real funny. What's the homeboy who looked like R. Kelly who's not him?
His brother?
No, he's the oldest R&B singer.
He's the oldest.
Not R. Kelly. He's from Guy. No, he's from Guy. He looks similar to him. He has the glasses, the bald head.
Aaron Hall. Hill.
Remember he got hit? He had the baby with the 16, 17-year-old Spanish girl?
He did.
And he was like, the parents were there and everything. Yeah. They were from Cuba, and they knew that he could take care of them. So they weren't checking ages and stuff like that. Had the daughter set up to sleep with him. And that's the story. He stuck into it with the baby and everything. He was on the rap.
They don't necessarily look like R. Kelly. Got the bald head.
That boy looked just like R. Kelly then. When they had the bald heads, yeah.
Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, but he sold that story. He sold that story before. He was like, "Yo, the parents were in on it. Everything.
No one's getting on the parents. No one's holding them accountable. Like, why isn't child services holding the parents accountable for pimping their children out?
Yeah.
Like, you sitting there letting this guy... Because here's the thing. The word has been out on R. Kelly for over 20 years now. Everybody knew.
They knew.
So the fact that you still allowing this stuff to happen means you're being financially benefited for it. Like, there's another person out there that no one's talking about who's been doing this for years. The man who's looked old in every film he's ever done.
Oh, come on. There's a lot of them. Who? Is he white, black? Give me something.
He's black.
He look old in every movie he's ever done.
Freeman?
Yes.
Oh, they did catch Morgan with the
Yeah.
young girl. That was his
The family
girlfriend's
member.
a nephew or
Yeah, the
a niece
family
or
member
something.
shit. Yeah, the family member.
That's right. When he got in the car accident or
Yeah.
something like that.
Look, it's been going on for years.
The one who plays the voice of God?
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman. Yeah. You don't remember that? Where he got in the car accident and it was like it's the niece of his girlfriend or something like that. Like,
Didn't his granddaughter get killed or something?
I mean, I might have, but I know he was
Yeah.
he was sleeping with the young chick, and everybody knew, but everybody was getting paid off,
You get
so everybody was
compensated.
being quiet.
Yeah, man. That money changed
Okay, well,
lives.
since we talk about Morgan Freeman before we close the show real quick, what's one of your favorite movies from him?
That's easy. That's Glory.
Glory was good.
Which one? Glory?
Glory.
That was
You had a younger Freeman.
yeah.
He
still look
still
older
looked
than
a little
that. Yeah.
aged.
That was just that was a different movie. Denzel was a bit damn near like a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that scene with him getting whipped and that chain, that tear coming down, that still breaks me up when you see that.
Good actor.
I mean, there's a lot of great African American actors,
Black actors.
black actors. One who we just celebrated a year of his passing. Can't believe it's been a year already. Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, it's been a year? Wow.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Too bad they're not recasting.
They bet now.
See, they don't take us seriously, but y'all be laughing at us. Watch what happens next. Watch our next move. But anyway, yeah, Letitia, right, is her name? She's the new Black Panther. His
Are you
sister.
serious? Please
Yes.
She
they're
got
putting her
injured
in.
on set.
And they're putting in the black girl for Iron Man, the one who becomes Iron Man.
Whatever.
Thing. They're going to give us all the black people characters, all the black female characters. That's what they're building it up for.
Stop.
All the black female characters for Black Panther.
Stop
But
it.
you saw the cover, the photo work, the photo art.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it made me cry, you know. And I know kids are still upset over Black Panther. I don't know how this is gonna be because I think people in their mind, they're gonna be like,
I don't know if I want to see it, to be honest.
I don't know, like exactly. It's gonna be too fresh.
Y'all going to see it.
I don't
I
know.
don't know why y'all lying. Because y'all want to see what it's like. Y'all want to see what it's like. Y'all going to go in there and be like, this better be good. Give me my popcorn. You're going to be honking at the
I think they should have just
screen.
went with the comic book and kill him
Yeah.
and do that. But I mean,
Maybe
I
because
understand that.
it was just so sudden, and many of us didn't know that he was sick, and
No, they all knew he was
it's
sick.
still heartbreaking for us, and maybe it's heartbreaking for them, and they just refuse to do that.
Listen, I understand not recasting.
Still don't make sense.
And that I understand that. Again, not recasting, I give you that. You
Right.
held that man at a high standard. He's black, so we obviously will always give you credit on that because they're even redoing Iron Man now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Who's
they
gonna be the new
recast-
Iron Man?
Yeah, they're recasting Iron Man. They're recasting
They setting up for
Wonder
the black
Woman.
girl, and they're they're setting up for someone else.
Yeah,
to
they're
come in.
recasting with Iron Man. They're doing Wonder Woman. They're recasting.
Yeah,
What?
They needed that. Yeah.
Just because she had that horrific 1984
No, it
does
wasn't her
not
fault.
mean that you
It
recast
wasn't-
her.
No, she's a great actress, but that wasn't her fault. Oh, they're redoing Harley Quinn now.
I heard that. Yes.
So they're redoing a lot of people now.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're saying they're going to leave that alone, I take my hat off to them, out of respect.
So do you think what they'll do? Do you think they'll do something in the beginning of the movie?
yeah.
Absolutely. Like they did that big thing for Stan.
Yeah.
That was beautiful the way they did for Stan.
They'll definitely do that.
Like you might even get that
Like
a little.
the first 10 minutes will probably
Yeah,
be
you
like
might
a
even
whole
get
little
something at
glorified
what's
thing.
the next one coming out is, or the next what's name comes
Shang-Chi.
out next week.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi comes out. I will be there.
They said that was good, yeah.
But I think you might see because they released the trailer for Homecoming, which blew the internet up, exploded the internet. So they might do something there because it's a major one. I don't know if they'll do it with Shang-Chi, out of respect, because they're not sure how big it's gonna go. So I think they might save that big one for Spider-Man.
Man, they betting on everything on Shang-Chi.
I mean, I don't know. Like I
'Cause it's theaters
never knew
only.
anything about it.
It's theater, yeah, but it's theaters only. They said it's really great, like a kung fu movie.
Right.
So
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be there. I'll probably go see it Thursday.
Okay, so if they do something for Chadwick, that's probably what it's going to be. do you think they'll set it up in a way that they do it in the beginning of the movie so that way it'll set us up for the actual movie and just dedicate it to
Yeah,
him
that's how you did the last one.
to put it to rest? Only because, I mean, I feel like if you give us that much, we could go into this movie with a clear mind and not, so ready to just tear it down because we're going to be in our feelings. You know what I mean?
They're going to give us that, but we're going to be ready to tear it down, period.
Well, that's true. So let me ask you this. We had said before, if they did recast, who should play the next, Black Panther. And we were talking about John David Washington, right?
Okay.
But since I saw that wackadocious movie on Netflix.
You said you loved
Becky,
it.
it was horrible.
Listen, because I was irritated, right? Because I felt like, well, then again, I don't know if he had maybe a special need. Like maybe he was a special needs person.
Handicapped. What's wrong with you?
No, because the things that he was doing, I'm like, yo, sir, are you slow? And I didn't want to say that and hurt his feelings. So I don't know if that's what the character called for him to be slow. Like, you don't understand why somebody's chasing you. Did you not just tell the officer? Mind you, the first officer talking to you,
first of all,
speaks in Greece, right? In Greek.
Greek.
The next officer speaks in English. I'm trying to figure out why that officer didn't come to you first. And you struggling with these two who could barely speak English, and he's speaking perfect English. You didn't understand the setup right then and there.
They didn't want to let him live as long as he was like no kid was there. That was the whole killer.
But that was the whole thing. It was like you just said you can't put two and two together.
Yeah, I was like, give me my girl, and I'm out. That's it.
And then I'm like, you on the phone with the father. But you don't tell him that his daughter is dead. You made him think the entire time his daughter was fighting for her life. Yo, I'm so sick right now. I'm like, no.
I thought he told it.
No, he didn't. That's the stupid part. I'm like, so you making this man think he come to see his daughter, not telling him that she's dead. Like, Then you at the embassy, and that whole situation was weird. But then you finally get to the embassy. Then you gonna sit here telling me, oh, we gotta go outside. Fuck you mean we gotta go outside?
Yeah,
Pardon my
driving
French.
down this way to meet somebody. Nah, nigga, I'm here. I don't know.
Why can't we? Oh, trust me, you'll be safe. It's bulletproof. Oh, hell no.
Nah, I'm here.
That don't even make any sense. Like, you act like you forgot what being black was. We supposed to ask questions. We don't move like that.
And why he the only one saving the kid? That good lady who was following
He
his
didn't
ass.
save the kid. This is my issue. He didn't save that kid because towards the end,
The girl that took him.
the kid was in the trunk still,
Yeah.
right?
They got him out.
When did they get him out?
When they looked at him, remember when he finally fell on the car and he's fought the dude from the car and the other girl came there and he, he's being in the car and the cop ran up and she was like, no. It's like explaining for him. And he was like, trunk. When he fell. And then they opened the trunk and the boy was there.
But how long did it take for him to say that the kid was in the trunk? This is my issue.
All he said was trunk. He didn't say the boy's in the trunk. He said trunk and then fell. Well, he was like bleeding.
It took him too long to get to the point. I'm thinking if you're saving a boy's life, then immediately find all that energy that you had jumping off of the roof to the car and say, get the boy out the trunk. The boy is in the trunk. You can't say that.
See, shout out to them because the fact that he was in it is the only reason y'all both watched it. I knew it was going to be trash. When I saw,
my whole thing
when I
was
saw that trailer, I was like, no.
That was the hardest 20 minutes to get through in the beginning.
Yeah,
I was sitting there like, oh.
I watched
like,
Sweet Girl, and I knew that was going to be better than Becky.
And then he was sitting here falling asleep, and that irritated my soul because she said, you got this.
Dude.
He said, yeah. Then you put it on auto, and I'm thinking to myself, sir, it's a winding road. You can't. Then he was like, so then I'm thinking, well, was you drugged? Because that's the only thing that can make sense of how you fell asleep so fast.
Yeah.
Like, how did you fall asleep so fast? You was just wide awake talking about, yeah, I got it.
First of all, I thought they were gonna be framed because remember they were talking about we were gonna stay at that hotel where they had the first big thing.
Or
So,
when they were at that little restaurant.
Yeah, and
then
it was
she
like,
kept
thank God
looking
we
to the
left.
side. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why she keep looking? Does she know somebody? She's setting him
Thank
up.
you.
And then she dies. And I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, what just happened?
Yeah, the whole movie gets.
That was an F.
Trash.
So anyway, John David Washington, we thought you was going to be the new Black Panther, but we can see why they not going to recast because it's people like you
That's
that
not true. Don't do
you're
that.
not your
Don't do
daddy.
him that way. Because, he was phenomenal in that one they should have held back.
Tenet?
Tenet.
Yeah.
He was
I couldn't get
phenomenal
past
in that.
it.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
You know who should be they said the black guy from oh my God, the comic book movie. What was the comic book movie? That the girl from 227 in it. It was on HBO. They talked about the Tulsa riots. Her husband.
No, he shouldn't have. No.
The husband. You know what I'm talking about? The husband. Yeah. Aduna May.
Regina King?
Yeah, but the one who played the husband.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Bring
It's
that
still on
up?
HBO Max,
That was
right?
a good freaking show.
What you say?
It's still on HBO Max, right?
It's still there. Watchmen. Yeah, the Watchmen.
Yeah. Yo, that was good.
That was a good
Why they didn't bring that back?
Because the guy didn't want to do it. He didn't. The guy who made the show didn't want to do it.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
you should have took it from him.
So, just to real quick before we go, DC Comics, right? Because this is the whole talk of the vacation. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, we had the Justice League, right? That was the first, all of them together.
Yeah.
Then comes Justice League New Frontier.
You watching a cartoon?
Yeah,
That's a cartoon.
Okay, my bad. So then we have, what is this Justice League? The Flashpoint Paradox? That's another
the new one
cartoon?
coming. Is
That was 2013.
probably a cartoon.
Okay,
have a
so
lot
what
of
is this
cartoon movies.
2021? Justice Society World War II.
Could be a cartoon too.
I'm
Yeah,
so
definitely
confused.
cartoon.
So,
Justice Society is an older version of the Justice League, and that they usually do that in cartoons.
so Marvel is better than DC Comics.
It depends, because I think DC
Really?
makes better TV shows.
Yeah.
Like Titans is good. I think they're on episode 6, 7.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to finish to run through it.
Is that for kids?
No.
Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't let them
Dude,
watch.
that is That's we didn't say Teen Titans. We said
Yeah,
Titans.
it's
Oh, gotcha.
It is
Okay. I
brutal.
don't think Teen Titans for kids. I think they made that for adults too because I'd be laughing.
Not for you, but
My
just
son be
watch-
like, "What's so funny, Mom?" I'm like, "You ain't catch it. Wasn't meant for you. That was meant for the
watch
adults
the
watching
first,
this too."
season of Titans. They'll let you know right then it's
Titans
not
is
for
good.
kids.
Yeah, they're a TV show. Doom
Very
Patrol
good.
is good. I like Doom Patrol.
Okay.
But neither one of those are meant for kids.
Nah. Adult.
But
Alright.
I think things are gonna turn for them because of the Suicide Squad with James Gunn.
That was good. You didn't watch that yet.
That was phenomenal.
That's a good one.
It's on HBO Max.
Yes.
That was phenomenal.
I just don't like. I saw Man of Steel,
Why?
the Justice League.
Okay.
Why? Well, I mean, as long as it was the other version.
Then Superman died, came back. It was Superman versus Batman.
Yes.
I was so confused as to why Batman was upset. Like the whole thing just confused me. Like I still to this day don't even understand why Batman was upset. Do you?
Because he was an alien that was taking over, that was destroying.
But he didn't do
society.
nothing yet. Okay.
The
Bruce
fight
has always
he had
been
here destroyed society. It was like the reality. If
Right.
you had two superhuman beings in there, all the collateral damage would pretty much destroy
With
humanity.
the loss of life,
Yeah,
and
it'll be
a
out
lot of
the
people
roof.
lost their lives and stuff like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, no one's gonna watch this new Batman. They might as well just go ahead and.
Well, I'm waiting for the Flash movie. The Flash
I heard
movie's
that's gonna
supposed
be
to
really good.
Okay, so Joker's considered DC Comics as well.
Yes.
Joker's DC.
Okay, do they?
Well,
do you-
which one?
The one with Joaquin Phoenix.
All right, it's DC,
Joaquin.
but it wasn't DC.
Yeah, it wasn't like the continuation of any of the other movies.
It
so
did like
it's
it
secondary.
did like a what do you call it, a prequel?
Yeah,
So it didn't have any of the
it's
other
like the
characters
beginning
in
of
it.
the Joker.
Showed why he did. It was fucking freaking phenomenal.
That's
It's
a
really
good adult movie to watch.
Really
Oh, I
good
saw it.
movie.
I've seen it several times.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
and
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's wrong that I've seen it so many times, but it was just so good.
You know, this movie was really good, but nobody really paid attention to it. The Invisible Man, phenomenal.
Oh, the one with the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I
Phenomenal.
saw it several times. To this day, my
Yeah.
favorite part is when she's at the dinner
Or
with
then
her
when he
sister
sliced her
Yeah.
throat.
and sliced her throat.
The sheet-
That happened so fast.
The
I
sheet
said
did it to
listen.
me when he stood on the sheet. You saw the two footprints.
Yes.
I was like, yeah. But they got a lot of low key stuff out there, like that's been done, and now the movies that's coming out, everyone's trying to avoid Doom, so they're not trying to launch anything around that.
Yeah, they switched
So
that
they
to
can't
October,
redo
right?
Wonder Woman 1984.
No, they
Nah,
they're
they're gonna
redoing
redo it. They're
Wonder
gonna
Woman
recast
altogether.
it. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of it.
They see. Here's the thing. Like, I think she's a great actress. I think she's real pretty. But to me, honestly, I think Gina Guerrero would have been a better Amazon because she has that muscular but still feminine. Feminality about her.
She would have been good.
Because a lot of people look at her now and okay, yeah, but when she was in her fighting days, she was a lot slimmer. But she always had that pretty face and she had that curves. And we're talking about Amazon women.
If we're talking about Amazon women, when are we gonna get a Xena movie?
Yeah, it's not happening.
Oh no, Xena ain't coming.
Why
not.
not?
Not coming.
That's-
You've had several Hercules. Why can't you have Xena?
And every Hercules was horrible.
Yeah, we never had a good.
First of all, the
big
only
series.
Hercules I really recognize is
the
Kevin
one-
Sorbo anyway.
Well, that's TV.
That was a TV show. But
So
other
what?
than that,
They had TV movies. There was Hercules 1, 2, and 3 before the series came out. Don't play.
no, stop it. You talking about Scorpion
You
King?
need to watch Renegade with Kevin
Yeah.
Sorbo. That's it. Keep that moving.
Like, no, sorry, no.
I was a fan.
No.
Oh my gosh, I really
No, it was a good TV series. It had a nice little run, but
I had the whole set and Xena.
well, Xena was better than the other one.
A little companion was cute.
Yes,
Oh,
she was.
Gabrielle.
Yes.
Then they made them lesbians, kinda, I guess.
Of course, I hope so.
Why?
That's the best part.
They didn't do anything.
She Amazon. You gotta take it.
Well, she became an Amazon. Like, you gotta know the history.
Yeah.
Gabrielle was weak before she became an Amazon, and she
You
got
get
some
ju-
strength, and she was kicking
You
butt
either
too.
get jumped in or sexed in. What do you want me to do?
Roll the dice, boo.
what do you want me to do?
Roll the dice, boo.
Anyways, I just want to say thank you.
Oh Lord.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for understanding my craft. I am a plus size girl, and although I love myself, I will do the best that I can to lose this weight so you can stop calling me names. Until next time.